Well, hello. I have a good video. I have good news for you guys. The trick is going to be for me to explain it in a way that's accurate and in a way that people can understand, because I know that people that don't live in this country and don't deal with insurance in the United States watch my channel. So I'm going to try to explain this as simply as I can. So here goes. So the way my insurance works is that I have to have charges, at least $600 worth of charges towards my insurance before my insurance will start to pay. And then once my insurance starts to pay, for most things, as far as I can tell, because our insurance just changed this year. We didn't change it. The company that my wife works for changed insurance. And my insurance is through my wife, which is through her company. So the company, not just her company, but other companies often will change the insurance policy that they have for their employees without the employees having a say in that. The employees will just find out that their insurance has changed. That's what happened to my wife, so that's what happened to me. So this is April, and we've been dealing with this since January, just trying to find out how the new insurance is working. So as far as we can tell, once there has been $600 worth of charges submitted, then the insurance will pay 80%. After that, once I have paid $3,000, then the insurance will pay 100%. So essentially, we won't have any charges as long as whoever we use for the medical procedures and visits is in the network of the insurance company. Now, this does not include medications. This is just tests and doctor's visits and surgeries and hospital stays, things like that, not medications. Unless the medications are given while you're in the hospital. That's a different. Anyway, I could go on and on. I'm trying to make this short and get to the point. So for those of you who are still with me, I had labs that were done. They were ordered by my oncologist. So these labs started in January. So January 22nd was the first one. So I had labs. The labs billed me, and they said, look, you owe us $60. You owe us $60 for these labs that were done in January by your oncologist, that were ordered by your oncologist. So I paid the $60. Okay? So then, flash forward to my PET scan. And God bless the wonderful people who donated money and gave me exactly the amount of money that I needed to get the PET scan done. So when I called to get the price of my PET scan, the information that they gave me made me realize that nothing had been applied to my deductible, to the $600 that I have to pay before insurance kicks in. And I thought to myself, that's not right, because I know that I had paid a lab bill for a lab that I had gotten in January. So I asked the insurance company to look into it, and they said, no, we have not had any charges for any labs. So come to find out, the labs that I had done, they had not submitted anything to my insurance company. So this is how God works. For those of you who are still with me, this is the point of the video after 5.5 minutes. This is how God works. I had the PET scan, which was funded by wonderful people who watch my YouTube channel, and that covered my $600 deductible. So now all of these labs that I had done previously that weren't submitted to insurance, that if they had been submitted to insurance, insurance would not have paid because my deductible had not been met. But now they're being submitted after the PET scan instead of before, and insurance is paying 80% of them. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus. That is how God works. And I just wanted to let you know that He is answering prayers and He is working, because the $60 that I paid, I'm going to get a partial refund on that. And all of these other labs that I've had coming in up until the PET scan, they're going to have they're going to be paid 80%. So, I mean, this is all awesome. It's all great. And to top it off, I got a check in the mail from 2023 saying that I had overpaid. And it looks like that's going to be enough to cover these labs after the insurance company pays the 80%. So it all is going to work out. And see, God knew all of this before it ever happened. He knew exactly how everything was going to play out. So do the best you can with what you have, and have faith that God will work out the rest. And to all of you who made that possible, thank you so much, because you played a part in this, a big part. I won't keep you any longer. Wherever you are, I hope that you're having a good day. Enjoy the day you have.